we've only documented this every single episode for the past year and a half. Does this sound familiar, Dave?
Yeah.
So I got some stats. If this doesn't scare the shit out of you, and I'm surprised Stan Bowman doesn't have access to these because I was able to do a quick Google search and find them. If you're worried about the Oilers goaltending come playoff time, since January 16th, at the time recording, this is the last 2 months. I get it, there's 3 less days in February, but for 2 months, Stuart Skinner has only had a 900% save percentage or more 4 times. Those games were against Detroit, Buffalo, St. Louis, and Montreal. Are you concerned yet? And a lot of those save percentages hover in the 850 to 870, which was worse than my numbers in the Fed. This is an NHL guy getting $2.5 million a year.
Dude, look who you're asking. I've been saying that for the past year and a half. I don't think I need to show my receipts on this one.
You know, as bad as the stats are, you know what pisses me off more than anything about Skinner? Again, he's making more money than we are combined. He's playing in the NHL. He's accomplished more than I have. I respect that. What pisses me off the most, and if you watch the highlights, especially on that second goal against the Devils the other night, the puck goes in. It's a dog shit goal that he gave up. And he's giving his D-man the old palms up. Wasn't my fault. I hate that. There's nothing worse than showing up your defenseman doing that. And your body language is a subconscious reflection of what's really going on upstairs. You can fake it to the media. Oh, we're just trying to get better. And, we're trying to get pucks in deep. 2 more, and, we'll be ready for playoff time. Dude, when you go palms up to your D-men, that tells me everything I need to know. The Oilers made a big mistake, and they are again going to be cupless because they did not fix the goaltending. They needed to fix. The only problem they had to fix. And they did not fix it.
Let me go to defense for Stuart Skinner here for a second. I don't think he understands what his assignment is. Every time he lets in a goal, he shouldn't throw his arms in the air. I agree with you. But he needs to understand what his assignment is, which is, okay, I let one in. That means the other guys on the other end of the ice need to go down and score more. I'm doing my best back here. We don't have a lot of defense. That's been made very clear. We are an offensive team. I'm doing my best back here. Literally, he has to take that and go, shake it off. I don't care about my goals against average. I don't care about my save percentage. I care about wins and losses. That has to be his focus, period. If he has to go back to the bench every single time he gets scored on and goes, sorry about that one, guys. Let's go get another one. I'll make an assist if I can. I don't think he understands what his job is. It's not necessarily to stop all the pucks. It's just stop as many as you can. And most goaltenders don't have that luxury.
Well, if you're the D-man and I'm your goalie and the puck goes in, you and I both know that's a little bit of a softie, a little squeaker, should have had it. And I'm giving you the palms up. How are you going to feel? How do you think the rest of the bench is going to see, or they're going to feel when they see me doing that to you? I'm showing you up, right?
Well, when he lets in a squeaker that he should have had, that's him going, oh, I should have had that one. But when it's a situation where it's a 3-on-1, where they've had a few of those this year, and he lets one in, that's the ones where when he throws his arms in the air going, where was the help? There's a big difference between letting in a squeaker going, oh, I should have had that one too. Where was my defense? It's the where was my defense ones that I don't like, because guess what? You don't have any, so deal with it.
You just got to shake it off. Like you said, you literally, puck's in the net. The second you hear the horn, get up. Don't look at your defenseman and be like, hey, it was your fault. Don't put your palms up. Hey, I need some help back here. We get it. The puck went in. You can't fix it. Take some accountability and say, I should have found a sight line. I should have sealed up a little bit faster. No holes. Get a drink of water and go back for the next goal. It's a reflection of what's really going on in his mindset and the lack of personal accountability that he has, that he needs to make that save. Because at the end of the day, it's tough. Goaltending sucks, dude. It's the hardest position in sports because every mistake is on the scoreboard. But you have to find a way to make those saves. And especially when you're the Edmonton Oilers and you need a save, you need to make that save, dude.
Well, I mean, look, you can draw parallels to kickers in the NFL. You know what I mean? Like, hey, your job is to kick the ball. You're not getting hit. You don't have to do all the X's and O's. You see the ball, you kick it, you put it in. You can draw parallels to the goaltender. Look, you don't have to skate lines. You don't have to remember plays. You just have to get in the way of the puck. That's it. So I understand where you're either the GOAT or you're the hero. I get it. I understand. But that's a real human emotion. And I think Stuart Skinner may even be questioning his own skill set at that point, going, God, I'm terrible. Like, what am I even doing here? I got a great mustache and that's about it.
What an asshole I would be if that was actually what he was doing. Is like, God, I suck. Like, what if that was listen, I apologize.
Bridget has a better save percentage than the FP than me. What am I doing here?
Travis Ridgen played in a team where they had 3 convicted inmates. They brought him out of the federal prison and played in the team, and he put up a better save percentage than me, making $2.5 million, getting 3 bananas a year. Like, what a league to play in. If that's the case, I apologize.
Well, look, listen, he's going to be able to buy a few more vacation properties than you will. How about that?
That's very true. That's something I'm going to have to live with. But I do have 2 quick stats for you. One, if the Oilers don't get their shit together because they're currently on, I think, a 5-game losing skid, and the Canucks and or the Flames pick up their stuff, the Oilers could be out of the playoffs. They're only 4 or 5 points back. The Canucks and the Flames are tied. They're 4 or 5 points back of the Oilers at this time of recording. So the Oilers could miss.
That goes back to that hangover I was talking about too, right? I mean, they're kind of jockeying with that right now. They're not in the basement, but they're not the San Jose Sharks, but they're not that dominant team in the West that we saw last year leading into the postseason.
I swear, dude, the Oilers love Stuart Skinner more than the Canadians love high taxes and just bringing in third world immigrants unchecked off the boat in our country.
If you enjoy what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here. And beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday right by my hand.
Click right here.